Ever find yourself scrolling through online stores at midnight, mindlessly adding items to your cart, only to wake up the next morning with a wave of regret? Welcome to the world of doom spending, a habit that can wreak havoc on your finances. But don't worry, we're here to help you break free from this cycle and regain control over your money. Doom spending, the act of compulsive and often regrettable spending, is a phenomenon many people experience. It's that all too familiar feeling of buying things impulsively, usually driven by emotional triggers, only to regret it later. With the rise of online shopping and the convenience of one-click purchases, doom spending has become more prevalent. In this guide, we'll explore what doom spending is, why we fall into its trap, and most importantly, how to stop it. By understanding the psychological and emotional triggers behind this behavior, we can develop strategies to curb it and achieve financial stability. Doom spending often stems from a complex interplay of emotions, stress, and external influences. Here are some common triggers. Emotional triggers. Feelings of sadness, anxiety, boredom, or even happiness can prompt us to spend money impulsively. Retail therapy provides a temporary high, a momentary escape from negative emotions, but it's usually followed by guilt and financial strain. Social influences. Social media and peer pressure can significantly impact our spending habits. Seeing friends or influencers flaunt their latest purchases can create a sense of inadequacy, pushing us to buy things we don't need to keep up. Ease of access. The digital age has made spending money easier than ever. With saved payment details and instant purchasing options, the barrier to impulsive spending is incredibly low. Marketing tactics. Companies use sophisticated marketing strategies to entice consumers. Flash sales, limited time offers, and personalized ads create a sense of urgency and exclusivity, making it harder to resist spending. Understanding doom spending. To effectively combat doom spending, it's crucial to understand the underlying factors driving this behavior. Here's a closer look at some psychological aspects. Instant gratification. Human brains are wired to seek immediate rewards. When we make a purchase, our brain releases dopamine, the feel-good hormone, providing a temporary sense of happiness. This need for instant gratification often overshadows the long-term consequences of our actions. Emotional regulation. Many people use shopping as a coping mechanism to deal with stress, anxiety, or depression. The act of buying something new can momentarily distract us from our problems, but it doesn't address the root cause of our emotions. Cognitive dissonance. This psychological phenomenon occurs when there's a conflict between our beliefs and actions. For example, we know we should save money, but we still make unnecessary purchases. To resolve this dissonance, we justify our spending by telling ourselves that we deserve it or that we'll make up for it later. Strategies to stop doom spending. Awareness and mindfulness. The first step in overcoming doom spending is recognizing the behavior. Keep track of your spending habits and identify patterns. Are there specific triggers that lead to impulsive purchases? Practice mindfulness to stay present and aware of your emotions before making a purchase. Mindful shopping. Before making a purchase, take a moment to breathe and reflect on whether you truly need the item. Consider waiting 24 hours before completing the purchase. This delay can help you make more rational decisions. Journaling. Keep a spending journal to document your purchases and the emotions you felt at the time. Over time, this can help you identify patterns and triggers that lead to doom spending. Set clear financial goals. Having clear and achievable financial goals can provide a sense of purpose and direction. Whether it's saving for a vacation, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund, having a goal to work towards can help you resist impulsive spending. SMART goals. Ensure your financial goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like, save money, aim for, save $5,000 for a vacation by December 2024. Create a budget. A well-structured budget is a powerful tool for managing your finances. Allocate specific amounts for essential expenses, savings, and discretionary spending. Stick to your budget and review it regularly to ensure you're on track. 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. This simple framework can help you maintain a balanced budget. Use budgeting apps. Tools like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and EveryDollar can help you track your spending and stick to your budget. Limit exposure to temptation. Reduce your exposure to marketing and social media influences. Unsubscribe from marketing emails, unfollow accounts that trigger spending, and use ad blockers to limit targeted ads. Create a shopping list and stick to it to avoid impulse buys. Digital detox. Take regular breaks from social media and online shopping sites. Use this time to engage in activities that bring you joy without spending money, such as reading, hiking, or spending time with loved ones. Ad blockers. Install ad blockers on your browser to reduce exposure to targeted ads that entice you to spend. Implement a cooling off period. Before making a non-essential purchase, implement a cooling off period of at least 24 hours. This allows you to evaluate whether you really need the item and gives you time to reconsider the purchase. Wish list. Create a wish list for items you want to buy. Revisit the list after a month to see if you still want the items. Often, the desire to purchase will diminish over time. Find healthy alternatives. Replace shopping with healthier activities that bring joy and relaxation. Exercise, hobbies, socializing with friends, or practicing mindfulness techniques can help you manage stress and emotions without resorting to spending. Hobbies. Explore new hobbies or rekindle old ones that don't involve spending money. Gardening, painting, writing, or playing a musical instrument can be fulfilling and stress-relieving. Exercise. Physical activity releases endorphins, which can improve your mood and reduce the urge to shop for emotional reasons. Accountability and support. Share your financial goals with a trusted friend or family member who can provide support and hold you accountable. Joining a support group or seeking professional help from a financial advisor or therapist can also be beneficial. Accountability partner. Find a friend or family member who is also trying to improve their financial habits. Check in with each other regularly to discuss progress and challenges. Professional help. Consider working with a financial coach or therapist who specializes in money management and behavioral finance. They can provide personalized strategies and support. Practical tips for curbing doom spending. Track your expenses. Use apps or a simple spreadsheet to track every penny you spend. Categorize your expenses to identify areas where you can cut back. This awareness will help you make more informed decisions about your spending. Expense categories. Divide your expenses into categories such as groceries, entertainment, transportation, and dining out. Analyze each category to see where you can reduce spending. Monthly reviews. Review your spending at the end of each month. Look for trends in areas where you consistently overspend. Automate savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account each month. Treat your savings like any other bill that must be paid. This ensures that you're consistently putting money aside before you have a chance to spend it. Pay yourself first. Prioritize saving by automating transfers to your savings account as soon as you receive your paycheck. This way, you won't miss the money, and your savings will grow steadily. High-yield savings accounts. Consider using a high-yield savings account to earn more interest on your savings. Use cash or debit cards. Avoid using credit cards for discretionary spending. Paying with cash or a debit card makes you more aware of the money you're spending, helping you stay within your budget. Cash envelopes. Use the envelope system for discretionary spending. Allocate a specific amount of cash for categories like dining out, entertainment, and shopping. Once the cash is gone, you can't spend any more in that category. Debit card alerts. Set up alerts on your debit card to receive notifications for every transaction. This can help you stay aware of your spending. Plan your shopping trips. Make a list before going shopping and stick to it. Avoid browsing aisles or websites aimlessly, as this can lead to impulse buys. Shop with a purpose and only buy what you need. Meal planning. Plan your meals for the week and create a shopping list based on the ingredients you need. This can help you avoid unnecessary grocery purchases. Limit shopping trips. Reduce the number of shopping trips you make each month. The less often you shop, the fewer opportunities you'll have to make impulse purchases. Evaluate needs versus wants. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it's a need or a want. Needs are essential items required for survival or well-being, while wants are non-essential items that provide temporary satisfaction. Prioritize your spending on needs. Need versus want checklist. Create a checklist of questions to ask yourself before making a purchase. For example, do I need this item to live or work? And, will I still want this item in a month? Delayed gratification. Practice delaying gratification by waiting a week before making a non-essential purchase. This can help you determine if you really want or need the item. Reward yourself wisely. It's important to reward yourself occasionally, but do so wisely. Instead of splurging on expensive items, find affordable ways to treat yourself. This could be a small, meaningful purchase or an experience that brings you joy without breaking the bank. Inexpensive treats. Look for low-cost ways to reward yourself, such as a favorite snack, a book from the library, or a relaxing bath. Experiential rewards. Focus on experiences rather than material goods. Plan a day trip, have a picnic, or spend time with loved ones. Overcoming emotional spending. Emotional spending can be particularly challenging to overcome because it often stems from deep-seated issues. Here are some strategies to address emotional spending. Identify triggers. Pay attention to the emotions that drive your spending. Keep a journal to document how you feel before, during, and after making a purchase. Identifying patterns can help you understand and address the root causes of your emotional spending. Emotional awareness. Practice mindfulness to become more aware of your emotions. Use techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation to manage stress and anxiety. Journaling prompts. Use prompts to explore your emotions, such as, "What am I feeling right now?" and "What do I need that this purchase won't provide?" Develop healthy coping mechanisms. Instead of using shopping as a way to cope with emotions, develop healthier alternatives. This could include exercise, meditation, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. Physical activity. Engage in regular physical activity to boost your mood and reduce stress. Activities like walking, running, yoga, or dancing can be effective. Creative outlets. Find creative outlets to express your emotions, such as painting, drawing, writing, or playing music. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and recognize that it's normal to experience a range of emotions. Treat yourself with compassion and understand that emotional spending is a common issue that can be overcome with time and effort. Self-compassion exercises. Practice self-compassion exercises, such as writing yourself a kind letter or speaking to yourself as you would a friend. Positive affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your commitment to financial health and emotional well-being. Seek professional help. If emotional spending is significantly impacting your life and finances, consider seeking help from a therapist or counselor. They can provide valuable insights and strategies to address the underlying emotional issues driving your spending behavior. Therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can be particularly effective in addressing emotional spending. CBT helps you identify and change negative thought patterns and behaviors. Support groups. Join support groups for people struggling with similar issues. Sharing experiences and strategies can provide encouragement and accountability. One of the most impactful moments in overcoming doom spending is realizing that you have the power to change your financial future. By taking control of your spending habits and making conscious decisions, you can achieve financial stability and peace of mind. Meet Sarah, a 32-year-old marketing professional who struggled with doom spending for years. Her wake-up call came when she realized she had accumulated significant credit card debt and had little to show for it. Determined to turn her financial situation around, Sarah implemented the strategies outlined in this guide. She tracked her expenses, set clear financial goals, and found healthier ways to cope with stress. Within a year, Sarah paid off her debt, built an emergency fund, and started investing for her future. Her journey is a testament to the power of mindfulness, discipline, and perseverance. To further illustrate the impact of overcoming doom spending, let's delve into a detailed case study of an individual who successfully transformed their financial habits. Mark's journey to financial freedom. Mark, a 29-year-old software engineer, found himself trapped in a cycle of doom spending. Despite earning a comfortable salary, he was living paycheck to paycheck and accumulating credit card debt. His impulsive spending habits were driven by stress from work and the constant pressure to keep up with his peers' lifestyle showcased on social media. Initial challenges. Mark's doom spending was triggered by late-night online shopping sprees, often fueled by feelings of loneliness and anxiety. He would buy gadgets, clothes, and luxury items he didn't need, rationalizing each purchase as a reward for his hard work. However, these purchases provided only temporary relief, followed by guilt and financial stress. Steps taken to overcome doom spending. Awareness and self-reflection. Mark began by acknowledging his spending problem and its impact on his finances. He started journaling his emotions and spending habits, which helped him identify patterns and triggers. Setting financial goals. Mark set clear financial goals, including paying off his credit card debt, building an emergency fund, and saving for a down payment on a house. These goals provided him with a sense of purpose and motivation to change his habits. Creating a budget. Mark created a detailed budget using the 50-30-20 rule. He allocated 50% of his income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. This structured approach helped him control his spending and prioritize his financial goals. Limiting temptation. To reduce exposure to triggers, Mark unsubscribed from marketing emails, unfollowed social media accounts that promoted consumerism, and installed ad blockers on his devices. He also avoided browsing online shopping sites without a specific purpose. Implementing a cooling-off period. Mark introduced a 24-hour cooling-off period before making any non-essential purchases. This practice helped him evaluate the necessity of each purchase and avoid impulsive decisions. Developing healthy coping mechanisms. Instead of turning to shopping, Mark found healthier ways to cope with stress and emotions. He started exercising regularly, practicing mindfulness meditation, and pursuing hobbies like reading and hiking. Accountability and support. Mark shared his financial goals with a close friend who acted as an accountability partner. They regularly discussed their progress and challenges, providing mutual support and encouragement. Results and transformation. Within 6 months, Mark experienced significant positive changes in his financial situation and overall well-being. Debt reduction. Mark paid off his credit card debt by consistently allocating a portion of his income to debt repayment. He celebrated each milestone, reinforcing his commitment to financial health. Increased savings. Mark built an emergency fund that covered 3 months' worth of living expenses. This safety net provided him with peace of mind and reduced financial anxiety. Mindful spending. By practicing mindfulness and implementing a cooling-off period, Mark drastically reduced impulsive purchases. He became more intentional with his spending, focusing on value and necessity rather than instant gratification. Improved mental health. Mark's mental health improved as he developed healthier ways to cope with stress. Regular exercise and mindfulness practices helped him manage his emotions without resorting to retail therapy. Mark's journey demonstrates that overcoming doom spending is possible with awareness, discipline, and support. By implementing the strategies outlined in this guide, you too can take control of your finances and achieve financial freedom. Doom spending is a common issue that can have serious financial consequences. However, with awareness, discipline, and the right strategies, it's possible to break free from this cycle and achieve financial stability. By understanding the psychological triggers behind impulsive spending and implementing practical tips, you can take control of your finances and build a more secure future. In summary, here are the key takeaways to help you stop doom spending. 1. Awareness and mindfulness. Recognize and track your spending habits. 1. Practice mindfulness to stay present and aware of your emotions before making a purchase. 2. Set clear financial goals. Establish specific, achievable financial goals to provide direction and motivation. 3. Create a budget. Develop and stick to a budget that allocates funds for essential expenses, savings, and discretionary spending. 4. Limit exposure to temptation. Reduce exposure to marketing and social media influences. 4. Unsubscribe from marketing emails, unfollow triggering accounts, and use ad blockers. 5. Implement a cooling-off period. Introduce a cooling-off period before making non-essential purchases to evaluate necessity. 6. Find healthy alternatives. Replace shopping with healthier activities that bring joy and relaxation. 7. Accountability and support. Share your financial goals with a trusted friend or family member for support and accountability. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more tips on financial management and personal growth. Share your own experiences and strategies for overcoming doom spending in the comments section. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and together, we can achieve financial freedom.